If you are in the process of purchasing a vendor list or thinking about buying a vendor list, let me be that voice that tells you not to do it, okay? Don't do that. Brianacarly. If you are in the process of purchasing a vendor list or even thinking about purchasing a vendor list, let me be that voice that tells you not to do it. Don't do that. Don't do that. So it's 2021. Everybody's trying to find a new hustle. They're trying to bring a little more income in. They're trying to start businesses. Or if you're like me, you're just trying to find a way to cut out the middleman out of everything you do. Just cut the costs in half, basically. Oh, I also want to let you guys know that I will be dropping a gem in this video. Straight gem. If you are looking for a vendor, I will be leaving the contact information to the vendor where I got this hair from. I've ordered from them multiple times and they are on my list of vendors that I will keep ordering from. So just know with patience comes a good thing. So if you watch this video to its entirety, you will find that contact information to that vendor. And if you need any additional help, you can contact me at the email below that's in my description. I'm always here to help. And this will be some useful information, whether you're trying to start up a hair business or you're like me, all about canceling out that middleman. I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes. I'm just trying to do what's good for my pockets. And I know sometimes it's hard to get this information, especially if you're trying to ask a hair seller, because they're not going to give you the game. They're not going to let you be their competition. And to be quite honest, they feel that it is rude, disrespectful, and tacky to think that they will just give you the game just because you asked. Which I understand where they come from, because if you got it from the ground up, the mud or whatever, you don't want to just pass it off and make it easier for the next person. But I mean, you run across some decent people who will just give you the game, like myself, because whatever. Although I'm talking about hair specifically in this video, as far as vendors goes, like this can go for lashes, clothing, the flat irons, and all that other stuff you see little boutiques sell. Just all of the accessories that you can think of, pretty much. So like I previously said, the search for all of it is pretty much the same. But whatever you do, just don't pay for a vendor list. And there's so many reasons why you shouldn't pay for a vendor list, because sometimes people are scamming you. They might not even send you anything once you send that payment. Like, that's literally the first thing that's like a red flag. Like, you don't know if these people are even going to give two craps once you send that money to even send you some fake link or fake phone number or whatever. And secondly, this is really critical if you're on the business side of the hair. You're trying to start a business. You are trying to resell this hair to potential new customers. You don't want to just trust someone else's judgment for your brand. You don't want to just go off this lady's word about this vendor is hot, this is blue band vendor, or whatever you guys are, like, whatever that craze is. And then at that, like, buying a vendor list creates that lack of originality for your brand. Because not only are you purchasing that vendor list, there are hundreds of other people purchasing that vendor list, especially if you are purchasing from a popular person or a popular website like the one that's always showing on our Facebook timeline. And then also with purchasing a vendor list and trusting someone else's judgment, like, it's not a product that's authentic to you. It's not a product that's authentic to your brand, because this is something that lady picked out, not what you picked out and thought would be the best product to give to your customers. And quite frankly, what that lady feel like is A1 hair and top-notch hair and luxurious, you might get that and be like, girl, there's fibers and more shit in this hair. And then, to be honest, sometimes a vendor list is only that. Like, some people don't even know what to do with that vendor list if they pay for it and receive it. Like, there's so much more to it. And so many people are so concerned with just getting a quick dollar. If you bother them to ask them, well, how do I get in a hold of these people who are in these different countries? How am I supposed to talk to them? They're like, I gave you what you paid for. You wanted the vendor list. That's that. Bye. Get out of my inbox. Because some of the individuals who are selling vendor lists to people aren't even having the courtesy to also include some type of instructions on how to appropriately contact these vendors, how to get specific on the quality of hair you want and stuff like that. Because you could get a vendor list, I can tell you that, and then once you get in a conversation with these people, you won't know the grade of hair that this person sold you, which one they're using. They probably won't. I meant to say they probably won't tell you. So you won't know the grade of hair, the type of hair, and all of that. And like I said I was going to insert where I got this hair from in this video. Here is the phone number. And like I said, if you have to contact me to ask for extra, instructions on what to do, make sure you contact me at that email that's listed in my description below. Okay, and I have purchased from this vendor a total of 4 times, and one of those times I bought 613 here. And I'm going to say now, when you're contacting these vendors, to make sure you have the WhatsApp app on your phone. This is what they use to basically text you, and you get the dialogue going of what you want and all of that stuff. But this might end up basically turn into a recap. But if you're creating a business, especially if you're creating a business, like, you should want your business to be 100% you, chosen by you, sampled by you, tested by you. You should honestly take pride in doing all of the legwork, all of the research, everything that needs to be done, for your brand. Like, this is you. Because if not, if this stuff falls to the ground and all these customers are like, this hair is trash, you can't go back and say, I purchased this vendor list from this lady, so what she chose is trash. Nope, that all falls right back on you. Yeah, it won't be the lady who sold you the vendor list's fault. My primary reason for finding a vendor wasn't even to start a business, but I am so proud that I found my own vendors. I am so proud that I have found stuff that I like, and I've tested and saw what I don't like, or what the customer service is like with these vendors, and I'm like, I'm really not messing with it anymore. Like, I'm glad to know I did my own legwork, and I don't even plan on coming out with hair anytime soon. But I am here to tell you, like, the search is not hard at all. It is not hard at all. It just takes a little bit of experimenting here and there, and it takes a couple of coins here and there, because you have to buy samples. But I am here to tell you, download the WhatsApp, download Alibaba app, start figuring out specifically what to search for, whether aligned cuticles or raw hair and this, that, and the other. Learn the locations, what are best to purchase from. When you're on Alibaba, see how long these businesses have been open. Like, do all of that. It is so easy. You literally can lay in the bed and do this stuff from your phone. Like, I just gave the quick rundown on the apps to get and the quick things to do, but I will make a video being more specific and actually sharing screens on how I search for vendors, how I contact them, all the way up until the purchase point, which is probably going to be a minute, because I don't really need to purchase any hair. I got so much hair just laying around, so many wigs and stuff like that. So I'll probably do a rundown and not go through with the complete purchase, but I will show you how I get started and how I contact these people. So I hope you guys, if you are looking for a vendor and you found this vendor and you're going to try it, let me know if you do. Let me know if you like the hair. And like I said, if you have any other questions, contact me in that email below. Like I said, I just want to make it easier for people, especially if you're someone who is trying to just buy hair because you do hair and you just want to have all these different wigs and hairdos for yourself. You're not even trying to start a business. Because when I first started a couple of years ago, I was asking people like about vendors and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm not even trying to come up and be your competition. I literally just want to make my wigs in peace and not have to spend $500 every time I get some hair. Oh, in my next video, I might also explain the shipping methods and which ones to avoid if you don't want your vendor to be exposed, because that has happened before too. And that's how I learned about a good vendor, because shipping information was left on the hair. So with that being said, thank you for watching this video. I hope that one vendor that I did leave in my video is helpful to someone, whether you're starting a business or you're literally canceling out the middleman. I plan on dropping the contact information to whatever vendor that I'm wearing, whether it's a wig or bundles that I install, because it's nothing to me to leave that information, because what's for me will be for me if I do decide to start a hairline. So thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you purchase from this vendor, come back and let me know, how the hair was to you and stuff like that, and the details of the hair that you purchased, because you know there's different grades, there's different textures and curl patterns. So let me know how it goes for you guys. So I'll catch you guys in my next video.